What up? What up? How's it going today? We have approximately 11 days left in this month, so that means 11 more live streams slash videos to watch to be transformed into a real life human being who's doing uh, regular practice of meditation, which I am currently promoting. So I recommend you take what inspiration, knowledge, ideas, motivation, and whatnot you can from these next couple of days, this next week and a bit. And then you yourself can just carry on for the rest of your life with a practice and become a real live human being, transforming from a fucking zombie into a human being. That's what you can do. That's what I'm proposing. It's possible, or you know what? You can just stay as a zombie, and that's cool too. If that's what you like doing. So today I guess I can talk a little bit about how the human being and even some animals, actually, I guess, like I know dogs do this, you really are just running on just patterns that have been instilled into you, right, at a previous time in your life. And who knows, maybe even like previous fucking dimensions. Who really knows? But you're just, most people, realistically, including me, are just being run, unless you're becoming aware of them and breaking these patterns down. You're just being run by previous patterns, right? So you're always looking for these things to reaffirm those patterns. So if you think that all girls are always gonna be like mean and all girls are just bitches and just want money and da da da, you're always gonna keep seeing that. So every time you meet a girl, you're constantly thinking she just wants my money, da da da, she's just a bitch, da da da. And you're constantly gonna see that, right? Until you become a little more aware and you're capable of seeing, hey, why do I always think that? Right? Like, what did I watch a movie once that like instilled that idea in me that like girls just want my money or something? Or is that all I think I have to offer, whatever? So you're always going to think that. On the opposite, if you're the girl and you just think, oh, guys are so fucking gross and stupid and da da da, you're constantly going to be fucking running that. So every single guy you meet, you're going to be saying, ew, gross, right? So you're going to keep running these patterns. And in both situations, that guy and that girl will probably end up being together, right? That's what'll happen. The guy will sit there and he'll think, that's a fucking bitch and she just wants my money. And then the girl will come along and be like, he's fucking gross and ew, ew, ew. But since they're at the same kind of energetic sort of level, they'll attract each other, right? And their whole relationship will just be that. It'll be him saying she's a bitch and just wants his money, and it'll be her taking the money and saying he's fucking ew and gross. And that'll be the whole thing. And so that's what ends up happening. Even though they don't want each other, they're going to end up kind of together. Or they'll kind of like, it's like a magnet, or they'll both kind of repel into like a radical other direction, and it'll still be toxic. Like he'll just end up like hiring escorts with his money because it's reaffirming his belief, right? They're both just trying to reaffirm their weirdo little beliefs. He'll just hire escorts and be like, see, I knew they just wanted my money. Or she'll just go and like date the fucking hockey player or the drug dealer who treats her badly, and then afterwards she can then say about him, ew, see how fucking stupid and gross he is, ew, ew, ew. And they both just carry on like that, right? And that's their whole fucking life. And unless those two individuals in this circumstance take a moment to fucking reflect upon themselves, they will not ever change. Oh my God, there's nothing that's gonna, unless there's some like massive thing in their life, maybe like some kind of like serious enlightened experience, which I suppose is possible, but really, unless they really start doing a practice or really go to the jungle and take ayahuasca or something, it's never going to happen. They're just going to keep fucking derping along. Derp, 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 They just keep fucking derping along. And the whole time, those two idiots are constantly creating more and more toxic, negative fucking energy. They're toxic bullshit with each other. They're spreading it to people around them. Everyone they encounter is getting fucking toxic bullshit from them. Then they have fucking idiot kids and pass it on to them. Blah, blah, blah. And that's kind of what happens. That's the way that it goes, right? And this is just the brutal, honest depiction of it, right? This seems to be what happens. You can even see this in dogs. Like, if a dog is, like, abused by its owner, and then it gets, like, given up for adoption and someone, like, competent adopts it, the dog still, like, thinks that it's going to be beaten, right? Even though if the new owner is super nice to it and, like, feeds it and, like, treats it well, the dog is still always thinking, like, holy shit, am I going to get, like, attacked, right? Is my owner going to beat me? Because it's that pattern's in there. And the dog doesn't have, like, enough, like, consciousness really to, like, take a moment and be like, holy fuck, that was just a past thing that happened. I don't have to behave like that anymore. So it kind of would need like a human being that has like a higher amount of intelligence, a higher amount of consciousness. Not that humans are even more intelligent than dogs necessarily, but it's just a more consciousness in a way, like a more activity in the brain that can give it this chance. Then the human can help that dog through that and maybe over time can kind of breed it a little bit so it doesn't behave like that. But luckily, us as humans, we do have the ability to actually become somewhat self-reflective and somewhat enlightened upon ourselves. And we can actually take a moment to look at what we're doing and be like, oh my fuck, I did just behave like that multiple times in a row. Like I did just do something that was fucking bad for me and bad for other people. I did just hurt myself or hurt someone else. I am just constantly thinking negative about someone, right? Every time I meet someone, I am just constantly fucking trying to pigeonhole them, trying to like put them in a little box. And you can start to understand that and you can start to be like, wow, that is how I'm behaving. Holy shit. Wow, you're saying I can change that over time with effort? Holy shit, this is great. And that's what you do, right? You do that. You take the time to actually do that. And accept that there's not going to be another way. Like, it's not, you don't look at that and be like, oh, but I don't want to do that. Oh, but that's not for me. Oh, but I'm not that kind of person. Right, because you're a fucking zombie, right? You're a fucking zombie and you're supposed to be a human. So all the time you spend being like, oh, I'm not really that kind of person. I'm not really the kind of person who meditates. You're just saying, I'm not a human being. I'm a fucking degenerate zombie. Because if you were a human being, you would recognize, oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. It's almost like if you saw someone on fire and you had a bucket of water, you'd probably just dump the water on them and try to put them out because you're a human being. It's pretty much the same. You're looking at yourself and you're like, wow, I'm on fire. I'm a zombie. I'm behaving like a fucking idiot all the time and I don't even know why. I have to put water on myself and put this fire out. I have to start meditating. I have to start being self-reflective. It really is that simple. Like you have to look at yourself like you're on fire. And your whole life is just you pretending you're not on fire. No, I'm not on fire. No. No, I'm not on fire. Yeah, you are. You are on fire. So just accept that. Realize that you have the ability to put the fire out. And you can actually begin doing that. Okay? Like fucking hell. And you can start doing it today. Like you don't need anyone else's permission. Our society is breeding people, sheep, generally speaking, who always ask for permission. They're always asking for validation. They're always asking for, like, is it okay if I do this? Is it okay if I learn science? Is it okay if I learn math? Is it okay if I work out? Is it okay if I learn meditation? None of that's useful. It's useful when you're like 5 years old and you're like, can I eat this soup or is it too fucking hot? and your parents are like, it's too hot, you're going to get burned if you eat it, so don't. You're like, okay, cool. But as you grow up, you don't need that anymore. You can know for yourself. You know if the soup's too hot. You don't need their permission. You don't need anyone's permission. Am I allowed to meditate? I don't know. I'm not sure what's in my mind. I'm not sure what's inside my fucking soul. It's a bit scary. Okay, good. Then it's scary. There you go. It's scary. Good. Live with it. Figure it out. Should I ask a fucking meditation teacher? Well, maybe. Maybe if he's cool like me and talks real shit, but you don't need that. Once you heard, realistically, I mean, once you heard the message once, you could just never watch again. I mean, you could keep watching because it's funny and it's nice to have like be surrounded by like-minded people, but you realistically do not actually have to, right? Like you wouldn't necessarily actually have to. Once you heard the message and you were just like, "Oh, I have to start meditating, like I have to do self-reflection." Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do now. And you just went in that direction. That would be fine. And you could just do that and you could just go in that direction for like 10 years. Then maybe after 10 years come back and be like, all right, I did, is there any other tips? Like in some ways it is that like black and white for things. It is just like, yeah, once you get the message, you don't actually have to come back. Alan Watts used to say that about his experience with LSD. He would say like, once I took that once, he's like, I got the message. He's like, I was on the phone, I got the message from the fucking gods, and I was like, okay, cool, yeah, thanks, bye. And he hung up the phone. For him, that was his experience, right? I'm not saying that's everyone's. There may be many messages to learn. You may need to like repeat with the medicine if that's a route you choose many times. You might have to do that many times to really get the lessons or learn more lessons. Or depends on your personality. Everybody's different, right? But I'm just saying that was an opportunity for him to see. Um, for me, like I find for me, I like to get like teachings. I like to get like messages at intervals. So I like to like try to do a little bit, maybe like each week I'll learn a little bit of valuable shit, and then other ways each day. I'll do other things daily, some things weekly, some things monthly, some things yearly. Who knows, right? It's different, but for me with the meditation anyway, I do it daily. Get that shit going daily on the regular. And with meditation, I feel as if you pretty much have to. I feel as if you pretty much have to do it regularly. Certainly multiple times a week. At the beginning, you can do that. Eventually, it would be nice to just be banging off daily sessions. Just a quick daily session, right? A quick daily sesh. And that way you can start to break down all those patterns that I talked about from before. Because if they're in there, they're going to come out, and also you'll attract other people who are obsessed with those patterns too, right? So if you have like kind of a gross pattern within yourself, even though maybe it doesn't like come out every single day and you buried it with shit, if it's still in there, what you'll find is you will attract fucking people who are obsessed with those patterns, right? They just, everywhere they're going, they're looking for weirdo, gross patterns. So if they see you and they see that gross pattern in you, they'll pick it out. They'll be like, ew, I see a gross pattern, ew, ew, ew. And they'll pick it out, right? And those people themselves are broken and damaged and they can't help it. But and it's actually good if they see those patterns in you, because then you can be like, oh, cool, wicked, thank you. Like you saw that. I knew it was in there, but I was having some trouble kind of finding it, or I was having some trouble like picking it out. Luckily, you found it. Now I can break it down. And if you see that person again, they probably won't be able to really see it anymore, because they'll be like, oh, you broke it. They won't even notice you, because if you broke down that old toxic pattern, now they're not attracted. They have nothing to latch onto, so they'll look elsewhere to latch onto that pattern, right? So that's how it goes, obviously. So yeah, what else can I say? I mean, if there's anyone who is not now doing a consistent pattern of meditation, like 3 times a week for 3 minutes, you know what you have to do. Like you already know. Like some things in life are you don't know. Like some things you don't really know. Like sometimes it's hard to say, like, should I get this new job or should I go with the other job? Like, you know what I mean? Like, should I work legs today or should I work chest? You know what I'm saying? Like, should I have steak for dinner or fish? Like sometimes it's a little bit nuanced. Like sometimes you have to just like make a decision and then later you're like, I probably should have had fish. Fuck, but I had the steak. Oh well, I have to learn from that. I have to try to better my intuition. Like, should I talk to this person or that person? Ooh, you know what? That fucking person. Nah, I probably should have talked to that person. So sometimes you do have to kind of trial and error it with things. But with this is what's so good about meditation. This is why you're so lucky because there is no debate. There is no gray area. None. There's no gray area. It's 100% black and white. You either don't do it like a zombie and you just remain a zombie, or you do it and you start on the path towards becoming a real human being. Yeah, you get started. So that's really what it is. So you have to actually ask yourself today, do I want to remain a zombie? Like ask yourself, look in the mirror and be like, do I like being a zombie? And if you like being a zombie, then just carry on and you can zombie your fucking way through life. Dirt, 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 zombie, zombie. That's what you'll be. If you actually are like, oh, I should probably change. I should probably invest in myself because that's the right thing to do. Yeah, then you can start. You can start. Holy shit, you start. You fucking start today. 3 minutes, like Jesus fucking Christ. Look at what you spend your time on. You can't put, I don't have time. You fucking do have time. I can't do it. I can't figure it out. No, you can. You can. You can. I can't though. No, you can. But I'm special, but I'm different, but it doesn't work on me. My mind goes too fast. Like, there's too many thoughts. No, there's not. No, no, you can do it. You can. I can't. You can. Right? So see how all those ideas, all those excuses, all those thoughts about why you can't do something, they're really just excuses. Like they're just distraction. They're not providing you with anything. They're just an opportunity for you to again reassert your frame of, oh no, I can do it. I'm gonna do it. Right? I can't quiet my mind. I can't. You can, and you're gonna start now. I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna begin today. Maybe I can't do it all at once. Maybe I can't like get it all perfect right away, but that's okay. That's not what we're trying to do. We're just trying to get started. We're trying to begin down this path. And it's your journey, right? It's your journey. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. It doesn't have to be exactly like anyone's. You don't have to become Eckhart Tolle. You don't have to become me. You don't have to become fucking Oprah. You don't have to become anyone. You just become yourself. You just become more of yourself. And that could take, time to like regiment that program out, but you just fucking do it. You just get started. And you do it for 3 minutes, today. And so, like most of these last videos that I've made have pretty much explained like all like so much shit that you could need. Like all the shit you would even need is there. Like you could go back and watch like these like 20 videos and or I guess there'll be more than that, like 30 in the end or whatever. And it's like you could just look at them all and be like, "Oh, okay, I can just start meditating right away and I'll just keep doing it for 3 months and then I'll start clearly going on the right path." Luke just did that for me. Oh, thanks, man. You can just do it. But like, look how people won't. Like, look how they won't. That same person will go to like extravagant lengths to avoid. Fuck, they'll go to extravagant lengths to avoid just actually doing what's necessary. Like, just rather than meditate, rather than do 3 minutes of meditation today, I'm gonna sign up for a retreat at a special location, and I'm gonna get meditation beads, and I'm gonna get a special fucking meditation pillow, and I'm gonna start reading a lot of spiritual books, and maybe then, when I'm a little more enlightened, then I'm gonna start to do some actual fucking meditation. Like that person there is such a fucking loser. Like, shut the hell up. You're not fucking invited to my birthday party. You need to do your shit right away. Fucking do it. Like, it's the only way. Like, why are people trying to find other ways to do it? There's it's like people always do that. They want to try to find another instead of just actually doing what's necessary, something else. Right? Something else. Sitting down and do some writing. Oh, but I could do the laundry. Or oh, I can't. I gotta go see my friend. I can't. I gotta just really quickly. I just gotta like make dinner. Like really quick. I gotta do it. No, but you have to do this. You have to do what the resistance is. You have to do the meditation. That's what you have to do. But you don't want to. You want to do all that other shit. They stack other shit up, right? They stack up other things that look important. I can't. I gotta mow the lawn. Oh my God, I gotta fucking do a school assignment. Oh, two more fucking school tests. Oh my God. But no one just came to you and told you that stuff's fucking stupid until you actually do your meditation. Once you do the meditation or once you do your whatever it is you're facing resistance, whatever the obstacle is, as Ryan Holiday says, the obstacle is the way, obviously. Until you do that, all that other stuff's fucking stupid. And someone should have told you. Someone should come around while you're sitting in your little classroom at school and you're filling out fucking tests. Someone should come around you and just grab you by the fucking scruff of your neck and be like, hey, you fucking twerpy idiot. You were supposed to go to the gym and do 10 pull-ups and you didn't. You fucking loser. Now get out of here and go do it. But I need a test. That fucking test is worthless and stupid. Until you do your pull-ups, nothing else matters. Get the fuck out of here and get it done. Okay. And you go and do it. That'd be awesome. That would be cool. That'd be an awesome school. Yeah, yeah, that would have been awesome. That would produce some hardcore motherfucking people. Some cool people. But we don't have that. We have dumb shit. We have shit where it's like constant distraction, constant enabling stupid behavior. Just non-stop enabling bullshit behavior all the fucking time. Just more tests, more distraction, a bigger lawn to mow, a bigger house to fucking clean, an extra car to fucking wash, another fucking wedding, another marriage, another fucking two more kids. Like, yeah, well, there you go. That's going to be your whole life. You're never going to face resistance. You're never going to actually lean into your own resistance, and then you'll be dead, and you'll still be 8 years old. Most people die at 8 years old. They just, oh, I was 8 and it was fun, and then, oh, my teacher told me to shut up and do my fucking homework, so I did it. Ooh. And then they just spend the rest of their life like that. Ooh, now I'm 30 fucking 4 and I'm drunk. Ooh. Now I'm 42 and I'm fucking married. Ooh. Now I'm 60 and I'm too old. Ooh. Now I'm 80 and I'm sick and gonna die. Oh. Now I'm 100 and I'm dead. Ooh. And that's all they ever do, right? That's all they ever do. And then they're dead, and then it's completely different than what they thought, and then they wake up again and find themselves back here on Earth with the same patterns until they figure it out, until they start to be like, shit, I should actually fucking change. I'm still 8 years old. I gotta develop past that. I gotta work at it. I gotta invest in myself. So that's what you do. Like, what in the fuck? I mean, I'm not saying like, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. I'm not saying I'm like sitting in some enlightened position all the time at all. I'm not even saying when I do my meditation, I'm in some like, ah, meditation, zen. I'm not really like that. I'm more like getting ready to do bench press. I'm more like, let's get the fuck in here and do some shit. Like, let's fuck around and do it. And I put the headphones on and I get it done, right? Because that's what you need to do, because it's hardcore. and there's lots of work to be done. But you can still do a little bit. It's like you can still do a bit. Why not do a bit? I can't even do any. Well, do one push up, right? But I can't do push ups though. I've never been able to do push ups in my life. Can you do one? No, I can't. Can you do half a one? No. Okay. Can you get down on your hands and knees and get into a push up position? You can do that. Okay. Now do that 10 times. But I can't. We'll do it once. Can you do it twice? Okay, do it twice. Can you do it 3 times? No. What about 2.5? Give me 2.5. Get down onto your hands and knees and almost put your other arms down. Okay, 2.5. Right? So that's how you do it. And you realize that over time, you develop yourself to a better vessel, right? To a better vessel to contain the fucking essence of life and existence, and you create the better vessel. And then the universe pours more fucking shit, more life into your vessel. And then you're walking around with this filled up vessel all the time. And then people are like, "Oh my God, like who are you? Like do I know you? Like I think I recognize you. Like are you cool? Are you someone, are you rich? Are you famous?" It's just because you actually have a full vessel of fucking universal energy and you're just sitting there and you're just like, "Oh, this is hilarious." Because you actually did it right. You did it correctly and you look around and no one else is doing it or the odd person's doing it and you just laugh. You think it's funny. It's hilarious. It's so funny. And it's not even like you're like in like super bliss and happiness all the time. It's just that it's just inherently hilarious that this is how the world works, right? It's like this is actually how it works. And you just laugh so much because it's so funny that that's how it should be. And you realize that like the universal sort of gift, the universal intelligence is it just does this hilarious thing of just allowing you to build up your substance and build up your value, and then the universe just fills you up and then people like you. Or they try to, well, they do like you, but they'll still try to be haters. Like they'll still be like, "Fuck you, you idiot." But secretly they like you because you're doing the right thing and you're full of energy and you're full of positive energy. So they want to be a part of it. And even if they try to be mean to you, it's still funny because they're still like poking out little holes or little like wrinkles in your vibe, and you're still like, "Oh, awesome, thanks. I didn't even know that was there anymore, but thank you for finding it." So it's like the more people are mean to you, the more you like it. The more you're like, "Oh, wicked. I just keep getting better. I just keep getting stronger." And you do have to take breaks though, because after a while, people are just like so mean to you all the time. It's just like, whoa, I do need a break. Let me go home and rest for a while, and then I'll come back tomorrow. And then you do it, and you come back, and you're just like, awesome, I'm getting stronger, I'm getting better. And the other people don't. They're just constantly being mean, like, ew. And you're like, oh, okay, well, I've moved past that now, so I don't know what to tell you. I guess you're just gonna keep doing that. All right, see ya. Yeah, and that's how it goes. That seems to be how the life works. And mindfully, other people they don't really know any better, so you have to be like compassionate to them. It's like they don't fucking know any better. They're just doing what they think. They're just doing the best they can. It's like that fucking dog who's been abused and just barks at everybody. "Rah, rah, 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 rah." It's like he doesn't mean to be like that. He doesn't mean to be mean. He's just a fucking old dog who's been abused and he just likes to bark at everyone. He thinks everyone's gonna fucking steal his food. So you just laugh at him and you be like, "That's cool. This dog's fucking crazy." And he doesn't have the ability to get self-reflection, so he's still funny, right? I still appreciate him for how funny he is. He's still a dog. He's still sitting there barking at people. It's still cool. All right. Anyway, that was a half hour, just about 29 minutes, 10 seconds, and counting. There you go. That was this was one of the last, almost in the last week of these live streams. So soak it up, motherfuckers. Get your shit together. Do your meditation today. I'm gonna do mine. I'm back on the root chakra today. Sunday is restarting the week for me. Root chakra. Whoa. Reinvesting in the root. I like it. I dig it. It's cool. It's all cool, people. It's all cool. All right? get your shit going. Hit me up in the DMs. I got some good DMs. Thank you for those people who did send them. If you like this shit, if you're doing your meditation, if you have a crazy fucking excuse of why you couldn't, I'd love to hear it. All right, everybody. That's all for today. Peace out. As always, have a good day.